Welcome back to the pack. Last week in week 2, we saw the Packers come back from a double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter, and Mason Crosby had a game-winning field goal from 47 yards out. Big win last week, not falling to 0-2, but today the Packers have a big challenge ahead. Those Baltimore Ravens, we know what they're all about. Lamar and the ability to run the ball. This is going to be a tough game. And even though there are better pieces on the defense, they still struggle a lot trying to stop the run. Elliott had nearly 200 yards last week and 3 touchdowns. Another challenge awaits. Starting the day off with a play fake and a wide open man, Curtis Landry, the rookie out of Florida. Big connection downfield, getting our offense started. Now CJ3 in motion, fake to him, and it's a play fake again. And pressure on Rodgers, that one going into the ground. And here's a 2nd down and 10. Blitz coming from the Ravens, and downfield again. The other tight end, Jared Cook. Green Bay on the move early. First down screen set up for Kamara. Got him in open space and making a move at the last second out of bounds at the 11. Looking again to the end zone. And handoff to Kamara. Stopped right there. Patrick Queen at the line of scrimmage. This Baltimore defense really talented all over the field. And Rodgers not getting rid of it and running into pressure. Shaquille Barrett, one of the free agent acquisitions for this team. And now this offense backed all the way up, 3rd and 17. And going to the back pylon. Nelson Aguilar knocked away. So a good-looking first drive ends with 3. You don't want to see that too often. And out comes Lamar Jackson. First down in the pistol. And starting the day with a read option, J.K. Dobbins. Taken down behind the line by Gerard Poe. That's a loss of 1. Right back to Dobbins and makes Christian Kirksey miss. And that's a first down for Baltimore. Now spreading this defense out. Pressure sent, and that one knocked down by Josh Jackson. And it will be a 2nd and 10. Back in the pistol, play action for Lamar. And across the middle, he's got Hollywood Brown. Nice connection right there, getting them near midfield. And back under center, bunch right look. Quick drop back, and there he is again. Gerard Poe making an impact the first 3 weeks of the season. Blitz look here on 3rd down. Backing off, and Lamar settling underneath. A quick punt for Baltimore. Second possession of the day for the Pack, starting off with a good chunk run for Kamara. First down a few plays later. Here at the 31, here's some RPO action. CJ3 meet Marlon Humphrey. That's a gain of nothing, and good blitz pickup there from Jamal Williams, and a floater to the left side, incomplete for Valdez-Scantling. It looks like man across the board, and it is. Quick one over the middle is dropped by Nelson Aguilar. So the Pack go 3 and out. And out comes J.K. Scott to punt. And a mishandled snap, and he gets it off. And there's a flag on the play. And that is going to be running into the punter. A big penalty on the Ravens, so keep the Green Bay offense on the field. J.K. Scott acting like he's in Hollywood. Maybe influencing that call right there. I didn't see much contact, but the penalty happened, and the Green Bay offense is back on the field with a new opportunity to score some points. And a first down run here by Kamara. Rodgers making some adjustments at the line and some good protection. And he's got a man wide open. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown.
Favorite color, money mind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my...
Good route by Valdes-Scantling. Right up the middle of this defense. In between the zones. And a 10-0 lead for Green Bay. As Hollywood Brown in motion, he gets the pitch, and he's got a block to the outside. And in one play, the Ravens are at midfield. Same look out in the pistol formation, and Brown gets the flip again. He's got some blocks and makes a move on Martin for another first down. So this run defense struggling for the second straight week. Read option, J.K. Dobbins has it, breaks through, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, Baltimore. Four-play drive, they did it all on the ground. And this is what I was worried about coming into this game. After the performance last week against Zeke, we have our hands full in this one. First down from the 41, and Ravens send the house. And Rodgers hit as he throws. He had a man open downfield, not able to get it there. Same look here on second down in the same play. Protection for Rodgers and a shot for Jackson. Incomplete. Peters on the coverage. And a 3rd and 10. And a screen pass for Kamara. And he's not going to get there. So Green Bay forced the punt away. And the Ravens are back on the field. Still time left in half number 1. Dobbins on the carry and gets crushed by Zadarius Smith. Loss of 3. Lamar back to throw. And he's got Willie Snead. Nice throw and catch here at midfield on the logo. Jackson back to throw. Trying to evade pressure. Zadarius Smith again. And now a 3rd down. More pressure sent at Lamar. Rolling right into Preston Smith. It's a sack. Defense finally does something. Still time left in the half. Can we do anything with it? Sideline. Nice catch. Valdes-Scantling. Move the chains. 4 receivers out there in a 4-man rush. And Rodgers underneath. Scantling again. Gain of 5 yards. And Rodgers back to throw with pressure in his face. Looking for Scantling downfield. That one's broken up by Peters in a 3rd and 5. And trying to pick it up on the ground. Not able to do it. Great defense from the Ravens. And Green Bay keeping the offense out there. Very, very questionable call. If you do not get this, the media is going to be on your head. And they do not. Alvin Kamara appears to be short. And going for it on their own side of the field in a 3-point game, that's going to raise a lot of questions. And this Ravens offense doesn't have to get far to get in Justin Tucker's field goal range. Pressure sent. Lamar steps up and delivers to Marquise Brown. And they are definitely in Justin Tucker field goal range. He's pretty much automatic. And now it's a tie game. So Matt LaFleur is going to get a lot of questions at the podium. Why did he go for it on 4th down as Rodgers gets it in to Devontae Adams? What a throw and catch. And this is going to give the offense at least a shot for a Hail Mary attempt. We know Rodgers is one of the best ever at doing this. Does he have another vintage moment? He has the time. He has the arm to the end zone. Incomplete. And we got ourselves a 10-10 tie entering halftime. And it looks like this game can go either way. Time to check up on some division rivals. The Minnesota Vikings look like they can go to 2-1. And the San Francisco 49ers looking to avoid a 0-3 start. We face them in a couple weeks. And on to half number 2. Lamar Jackson keeping it on the read option. And a good start to their first drive. 2nd and inches. What do you think they're going to do? Keep it on the ground. J.K. Dobbins has a lane. And into the second level, Christian Kirksey. Probably the biggest play he's made the last 2 years. And that's saying a lot. This offense has the Packers defense at their mercy and just running the ball down their throat. There's nothing that this defense can do. They can try to act like they're blitzing all they want. Another first down run for J.K. Dobbins. The rush defense, I mean, we all knew it was going to be a problem. And handoff to Justice Hill, wide open lane. Touchdown, Baltimore. Wow. This is starting to look like the Ravens Monday night game against the Browns. An absolute running clinic. And back to work for this offense. A drop there from CJ3. And just no holes today on the ground for the Packers. And spreading it out on 3rd down. No one's out there covering Kamara. And a 4-man rush. Pressure breaking through and a shot downfield. Incomplete. Wow, this is starting to be hard to watch. Pressure by Calais Campbell. And J.K. Scott punts again. He's been punting a lot today. He's earning his money. And down inside the 5. At least it'll be a bit harder for this Ravens offense to move down the field. Lamar, quarterback run, gets lit up, and it's a touchdown. I mean, who else would it be? Our first round pick, Isaiah Fox. The hard-hitting field general from Penn State, the new leader of this defense, coming up big when we need a play, but right back to the ground game. J.K. Dobbins, that puts him over 100 on the day. This is getting hard to watch. Ball tipped up in the air, and it's still caught. Wow. This Ravens offense has everything going their way, except for that forced fumble. And here's Lamar with good protection. He's got his man, Devin Duvernay, and a whip tackle by Kevin King. And it's a touchdown for Baltimore. We keep on asking the offense to play the catch-up game. It's going to catch up eventually. And out the play fake. A nice turnaround catch. Jared Cook. Going into the 4th quarter, down by 7. And looking for a big play. And finally some good protection. And Jared Cook again on the drag route. Give him a first down. No need to go, hurry up. Still an entire quarter left to go. And over the middle, that's Nelson Aguilar. Another first down. Here's 2nd and 10 a couple plays later. Rodgers stepping up, and he is sacked by Calais Campbell. That's a big sack right there. 3rd and 14. And we got to get a couple yards to get in the field goal range. And up the seam. He had Adams. He had him open. Just a poor throw. Rodgers knows it. And J.K. Scott again. Out to punt. And there's a flag down, but this one is going to rest inside the 5. Can't be picked up by Martin, though. And it's going to be on the return team. Tavon Young, a legal block in the back. And you got to think the Packers defense is going to send the house right here. At their own 1, they are, and they stop Dobbins for a safety. Somehow, some way, we're making just enough plays to be in this game. There's been a lot of mistakes today, don't get me wrong, but if we end up winning this game, let's get back to the drawing board and improve. But first, we got to get a win. An errant throw from Rodgers, and now a third down. And over the middle, Adams caught. And what a bad spot. 4th and 2. And offense staying out there on 4th. Are they really going for it? No, they're not. Trying to draw the defense offsides. And Bakhtiari jumps. So another punt. And what seems like this could be the game-defining drive. We need one more chance. One more stop. That one's almost picked. Josh Jackson had his hands on it. And an all-out blitz. 0 coverage across the board. We didn't get home to Lamar. We're not sitting back in coverage. We got to bring the house. Especially since we know they want to run the ball. Not anymore on this drive. They're dropping back. Another completion right there to Willie Snead. As this clock continues to run. And they snap it before the 2-minute warning. And a nice turnaround throw. Devin Duvernay. And the Ravens are in field goal range. However, if we do stop them for a field goal, it's still a 1-possession game at 8 points. A 2nd and 5. Stacked box. Hand off to Dobbins. A whiff tackle here. A whiff tackle there. And an exclamation point for the Ravens. As it looks like they are going to walk out of Lambeau Field with a huge win today. What a disappointing performance. Here at home with a chance to go to 2-1, especially after the way we ended last week. One last shot here for Rodgers, and Marlon Humphrey is going to for real end this one. And that's not a good interception for the stat sheet. The reason I went for it on 4th down, I just really felt like we could have got points on that drive, but it wasn't smart. I should have punted it away, and they probably won't end up tying the game if I punt it away. And once again, the rush defense was atrocious. And once again, we have another matchup against a really good running back. We got Nick Chubb and the Browns next week. The undefeated Browns at 3-0. And this is one of those games where I'm really worried about how we're going to do. This is going to be a really tough game. I can see them either airing it out with Odell, Jarvis Landry, Peoples-Jones, or just keeping it on the ground with Nick Chubb. And our offensive line has become a real point of interest, and that is the next thing we have to get down. The offensive line needs a lot of help. One of the reasons I kept passing today was because there were no running lanes. I really did try to run the ball with Kamara, but you saw the linebackers, Patrick Queen, they were coming downhill hard. So I just opened it up and was passing a lot. And that's not the way our offense is constructed to be. We need to focus on getting the ball out quick. I can't hold the ball behind this O-line for a long period of time. And whenever we want a chunk play, we're going to have to max protect and have a lot of 2-route concepts. And there was a couple whiff tackles today. I'm there, and I'm actually trying to tackle the player, but for some reason, Madden just doesn't register that. I don't really feel like that part's on me. I feel like that's on EA. I'm right there trying to run into the player, get an animation, and I never do. So what you gonna do? A tough game against the Ravens, and I don't see it getting any easier against the Browns next week. But if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button. And until my next video, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.